Here are 5 mistakes you can immediately stop doing to improve your chess skill. Number 1, stop moving your queen out so early. I know she's powerful, but you need to have a safe king first. Unless you can deliver a checkmate or win a piece, definitely, then don't. For example, if you're playing as black and your opponent plays e4 and you play d5, you attack them thinking you're safe because your pawn is defended by your queen. And, well, that's true, but after pawn takes pawn, queen takes, your queen is out way too early. If you want to improve quickly, I advise against this, because your opponent can develop their pieces, and you can't. Knight c3 attacks your queen, and you need to spend moves saving your queen. And you may not even move her to a safe square. For example, this looks safe, right? Wrong. Bishop b5, and now your queen is lost for the bishop. The bishop's only worth 3 points. The queen is worth 9. And you can't move your queen here because you'd be putting yourself in check. Next, moving the f pawn. This is the pawn on the f file. Both sides have one, and it's only defended by your king. If you want to improve, do not move it before castling. For example, f3. Black takes control of the center. They're not moving any flank pawns. Now, let's say you play on the side of the board. You just got checkmated in 2 moves. Now, you might be thinking, I would never do this. But it comes up a lot, especially by players who think they know better than this advice. Master players even. I beat a FIDE master just the other day in Bullet after the following moves. I was playing as white. They played f5 to stop me from controlling the center. But I played sort of a trappy gambit with e4. They took. And after bishop g5, believe it or not, they played h6. Now, because they've moved their f-pawn before castling, this allowed a very similar checkmate. Queen h5, their only move is g6, and that's checkmate, so watch out. The third most common mistake is trading when you're down in points, or material. Make sure to keep an eye on who has more points. Remember, pawns are worth 1, knights and bishops are worth 3, rooks are worth 5, and a queen is worth 9. So if we count up the material in this position, who has more points? Feel free to pause the video. It's black by 6 points. So when you're down in points, stop trading. I know you think that you're relieving the pressure of an attack, but you're just making things easier for your opponent. Instead, you should avoid trades if you're down in pieces and actually use them. Here, trading would be a mistake. If we play rook takes rook, they take back. Let's say we play bishop f3. It's a good move. It's defending what we have left. But now imagine they play c6 and we play rook d1. This is just so wrong. Stop allowing trades. Stop trying to trade when you're down in points. The rule is also inverse. If you have more points, you should trade. You want to. So black is very happy right now. They trade because they have more points. And after queen c1, the bishop is lost. It can't move without putting the king in check, and now white has nothing left to counterattack with. Instead, imagine if we avoid trades and actually use our pieces. Rook b1 lines things up for an attack on the enemy king, and imagine if black ignores us and just gets greedy with queen takes h5. Now we are actually winning. After rook takes b7 check, the king cannot take us due to the bishop and is forced to move to a8, where they get hit with another check. Rook b5 check, this is a discovery check from the bishop. And after the king moves to safety, we can pick up that queen for free. And it's us who's up in points now by 3. The second last tip is stop giving checks that allow counterattacks. For example, bishop b5 check. It's a check. So what? Checks aren't inherently good. Here, if black blocks with a bishop or a knight, fine. But they can counterattack with a weaker piece here. c6, and now we have to run, right? If we play bishop c4, they keep attacking us, and look how much space they've got now on the queen side, which begs the question, why didn't you just move here in the first place? You're ready to castle and you don't get attacked. Finally, learn from your games. When you lose a game, if you want to improve, try to understand why you lost. If you play 100 games a day, but you always ignore your losses, you'll be amazed at how little you progress compared to one game with one analysis. For example, here, if you're playing as black, You might play queen e4. You could be focused on checkmating your opponent, and that's great, and then you get checkmated yourself on the back rank. You could turn on an engine here. Engines are great for analyzing chess games. You might go back, turn on the engine, and it'll show you the best move. And it comes up with these two moves. For example, g6. Why does it recommend g6? You try to understand. You might come to realize, when I've castled and my rook is gone, I can get checkmated on the back rank like that. So in the future, I should leave an escape square. On top of that, I need to remember to think about my opponent's plans as well as my own. Now that's two things right there that'll improve your chess from one position in one game. Now, there is a lot to learn in chess, but hopefully those 5 tips can help you on your way.